as a trader, you should know how to, by now, you should know how to plan your trade. You should know how to create a good trading plan for yourself as a trader. But I'll give you guys a hint on how to do so. If you don't know how to create a good trading plan, so if you're talking about good trading plan, it should be divided into three sections. Number one should be what you do before placing the trade, what you look out for before placing the trade. So there are so many things you look out for before placing the trade. If you followed me throughout, let's go to FX Pen. So there are so many things I look out for before placing this trade. Number one was I checked the current trend on 4 hours. This is my own trading plan. I checked the current trend on 4 hours, see where the market is coming from, which is a major demand zone here. See where the market is going to. Mark out the zones market is likely going to. Then the possible zones market is likely to reverse to, which is here, here, and here. Now, I'll have to be patient and wait for markets to come to that zone. And if market comes to that zone, I'll do what? I'll wait for my confirmation pattern to form. Sorry. Which pair did I use for this? Okay, yeah. So you should be able to know what you're doing before you place a trade. You should know, confirm the trend. And confirm the trend. Number two, mark possible POI, and mark the possible POI or point of interest, or AOV, area of value, any term you use for it. Then we look for liquidity or inducement. Close to the POI. Number four, wait for markets to come to your zone. Number five, confirm. Wait for the confirmation pattern. So you should be able to have all these in your trading plan for you to call yourself a trader and the rest. Then, still under what you do before you place the trade, you should be able to determine your risk for this particular trade you're about to enter. Determine your risk. How much am I going to be losing if this trade goes against me? How much am I going to be gaining if this trade goes in my favor? You also determine the targets, profits. The same way you determine your risk, also determine your profits. Have a realistic profit, not trying to use $10 to make $2,000 in one trade. Have a realistic profit. Then these are just the major things that I look out for. There are some others. You can also create your own plan based on the things you look out for. You should have a plan, a standard plan. Then number two is what you do when you are on a trade. Remember I said three forms, what you do Three forms to creating a good trading plan. We have before placing the trade, we have when on the trade, or when you have placed the trade. There are also things we look at for like how is the market, how the market is moving to your zone. Sorry, this one is part of what you do before placing the trade. When you are on the trade already, what do you do? The major thing you do is you wait. You wait, you become patient for what? To see how the market plays out on your setup. You should have the waiting mentality. Number two is, as you're waiting, do you have any break-even rule? You should have a break-even rule. Sometimes, if I'm to break even from a trade, there are two major things I look out for before I break even on a trade. Number one is, let me give an illustration. So if I'm to break even on a trade, my POI must be fully mitigated. So if the market has fully mitigated my POI, at least to 50% of my POI, I should have confidence to break even immediately the market has moved to a certain point. That's number one. Number two, if the market causes the first major break of structure after it has tapped on my point of interest, if market does what? Breaks a major zone, I should make a major break of structure, I should be able to break even. Because the market that will play out for you will play out for you no matter what. So these are just the two major break-even rules that I have. There are some others. These are mine. The third one is, do you take partials? Do you have a partial taking? Do you take partials from your trade? What will happen before you take a partial from your trade? What will happen before you take a partial from your trade? There are so many things for me. Number one is that if there is a news coming up while I'm in a position, if there is a news coming up when I am in a position, what do? I take partials, because profit at hand is what back is. You can't be telling me you're seeing like 1K profits, 2K profits, and news comes out and wipes everything out. Doesn't make sense. You should be able to secure a particular partial when there is a news. That is number one. When the market has caused, this is the first major break of structure, a retest. You have another break of structure, a retest here. You have another break of structure. So when the market has caused at least two or more, at least three, let me give you guys my full run on this, at least three major break of structures, and is yet to reach to my TP. A market causes at least three major break of structure and is yet to look at my TP, to tag on my TP rather, I would take partials because I don't know what is happening next. So when I have 1, 2, 3, what should I do? I will do what? I will take partials. So these are just the two major partial rules that I have. Then the third one is after exiting the trade. The third X. So the major thing here, there is just one rule here. When you exit a trade, leave that particular pair for the entire day. Don't go back to say I want to trade again. Don't go back to say I didn't make enough profits, let me look for partials. As long as you've secured enough profit from that trade, as long as the market has executed what you want, leave that particular pair. Because most of the times when you go back and say, okay, let me look for other opportunities, especially for newbies, you tend to lose more. Even if you're to enter another trade, you should wait for a proper confirmation that follows all your rules wait for proper confirmation that follows all your rules before you enter any other trade. So this is how to create a good trading plan. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see how the market works. If the market follows our paths as illustrated, you can also do way to reach out to me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. So make sure you share this link to on your social platforms for others to join. So see you guys. If you have any question, always do way to reach out to me. If you have any question, you can reach out to me at Detradingpharm, Telegram, Twitter, any platform at all. So see you guys.